Some of us aren't born under lucky stars, but instead a shadow of misfortune, or perhaps a constellation that didn't seem to spell anything at all. In my own case, the circumstances into which I was born were so bleak, it seemed to suggest a very undesirable future. Don't wait for the stars to align. Reach up and rearrange them. I interpret the stars in this quote to mean all of the external circumstances that we think must align before daring to move in the direction of our dreams. Things like permission or recognition from others, clear steps, perfect timing, money, and perhaps a lucky break. But actually, in my own experience, it's the internal forces that we need to align before the external world can follow suit. Things like faith in ourselves and our vision, and courage. The courage to pursue a dream, even in the face of rejection, ridicule, and perhaps failure. I've discovered that the true work of life is actually to rearrange the pieces we've been given, threading starlight through the fractures, and weaving our own sense of meaning, purpose, identity, and destiny. And if we approach life in this way, something miraculous seems to happen. We begin to trace the shape of our own soul, point by point. And each point is a luminous moment of awareness that pierces the darkness and reveals our inherent value, our natural radiance, and the gifts we have to bring to the world. Anyone who has followed my work for a while will know that I use a butterfly in my emblem, and that's partly to symbolize my deep commitment to continual evolution, to the inner alchemy required to overcome the apparent bondage of circumstance. But the butterfly is a universal archetypal symbol for a reason, and that's because we all have the potential to reveal our inner light, to discover strengths that have perhaps been obscured by our history and trauma. And if you haven't yet found your own light, or the world has overshadowed it, made you feel like you're not enough, or perhaps you're too much, then I genuinely hope that by sharing my own light as an artist, it somehow ignites a little star in your own constellation and helps you begin to trace the shape of your own soul so that you can begin to more strongly influence your destiny, or even just more strongly influence your days. So, as the quote goes, don't wait for the stars to align. So that is the external forces, but rather reach up and rearrange them with your internal forces. And I think you'll begin to trace the shape of your own soul. And one by one, you will create your own constellation.